Hello everybody and welcome to episode 2 of my Let's Play series. Woo! Yeah, that was stupid. Anyway, welcome back. As you can see, I've changed a few things around here. Such as I've removed this half of the mountain that was here. And I've inserted a little dirt here, which will be for a little surprise later. There's a little hole there. Cool. So let's head on into the base. Since the last episode, I've altered a few things in here. I've put down some stone bricks, just because they look a lot nicer. I've added in a little bit of sorting to the different materials. So here we've got raw ores, coal, other mining items, including dusts. So I've pulverized a few things so that I can get extra out of my ores. You've got mob drops and nature things. So I've bought a few skeletons, etc. Just general equipment. And sand, gravel, etc. Just put that away. 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 Cool. And here we've got my grindstone. So this is what I've been using to get dusts. As you can see, I've got a couple of extra tools. I've got a bronze pickaxe and a bronze shovel. Got some cooked pork chops. Got an extra furnace there with my crafting table. And we've got a way down here into this bit down here, which will be for a little bit of a future project. Just gonna take that out. There, so nothing comes down there. No surprises. Right, so first off today, I have something to show you down below. So let's move down here. So I've dug all the way down to diamond level, as it were. And I found some diamonds, and I wasn't going to mine them until I was recording. So I've left them alone. I was very tempted to mine them, but I haven't mined them yet. So let's get down here. So there's a lot of stuff in it. As you can see, my two lovely diamonds. Just make sure there's nothing around that could kill me. No, I think we're good. Alright, so let's mine them. Whee. There's only two, but it's better than nothing. No. Cool. Right, there'll be no mining this episode now. Had enough mining last episode, so hopefully I'll try and keep the mining to a minimum. Unless I absolutely have to. So hopefully you won't need to see this. Eventually I'll get a quarry so that I do not have to mine all the time. Just have a little pork chop. But this is a deep mine and it's bloody annoying. If I had stairs it'd be so much easier, but who can be bothered putting stairs in? So this episode I'm hoping to start with IC2. So I'm going to start with getting a generator up and going, and then we're going to get that generator working for something that we have planned down here so that we can keep going with IC2, because one thing that you need a lot of with IC2 is rubber. Now I've got rubber here, but I don't have a lot of it. And you notice I've got more rubber saplings than I did last time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cook up this rubber. Not all of it. Just some of it. Keep about 3. Another piece of coal in there. Right, so I'm going to start cooking up some of the iron. Go. Oh, not that one. That one. Let's go. Cool. And let that cook up. So, two things that I'm going to need. First one is a planter. Now, a planter allows you to it plants trees for you. Anything really that you need. Plants them for you so you don't have to plant them. Second thing that we're going to get is a harvester. So here's the harvester. Okay, so this chops down trees and so forth for you. Once we've got those, we're going to get a generator. Just this one here, IC2 generator. We're going to be using this recipe, not this one, because we don't have any iron furnaces. Okay, which requires an RE battery, a machine block, and a furnace. So an RE battery, which it won't show you the recipe. If I look it up, I think it will show me. There we go. That one. Cool. So it's 4 tin, 2 redstone, and a copper cable, which is just copper with rubber around it. Or if you like, uninsulated copper cable with a piece of rubber. Which is probably how I'm going to do it. Okay. Keep a couple of pieces of raw rubber just in case. So get some of that iron. 8 iron. Just cook up a bit more of that iron just to help out. So, first off, probably going to actually need more rubber than what I actually have. Oh well. So let's continue anyway. So this rubber will do 4 more of it. So cooking up that. Oh, this is going to take forever to find it if I wanted to find it. But if you should show me. There we go. We can get raw plastic, which we can use raw plastic to make. Whoops, wrong way. Plastic sheets, which is what we need for the harvester and the planter. Also, we're going to need 3 gold for the thing. I'm going to need clay for the planter. I'm going to need some cobblestone, 4 cobblestone, and some wood. Now this is for the piston. Need a piece of redstone, probably a bit more redstone. We're going to need some tin, the RE battery. Cool. Alright, so we've got a raw plastic. Let's get some more coal. Let's put the coal in there. So we're going to put the clay in because we'll get the clay first. Cool. Alright, let's put 8 iron in there just to get the refined iron so we're good to go. So we'll start with the planter. Right, so to make the planter we're going to need 2 flower pots which I got going and the piston which we can make now. So the piston is really easy. Whoops. Redstone and iron. Cool, got our piston. Yay! Right, so now we need the flower pots, which is 3 bricks. Like that. Gets us a flower pot. So let's just wait for the next 3. The tin and the golden next, sorry. We're going to need some smooth stone as well, which I completely forgot about. So I don't have any left, so we're going to have to cook some up as well. Which I'll do that over here once this refined iron is good. So, you can turn iron into refined iron by re-smelting it. So it's kind of annoying that you have to do a double process with it, but it works out quite easy in the end. Sort of the easier thing to do. If I remember correctly, I'm going to need 3 smooth stones. Let's put the tin in there. Right, get the second flower pot. So now what we need is the factory machine block, which is 3 stone and 3 plastic sheets. So if we get our plastic like that. Cool. Let's get another 4 rubber. Just going to cook up. Right, put that in there. Wow, this is taking forever. I should have done all of this before this. Oh well, it's good to see what's going to happen. Right, so we've got pretty much everything for the planter except for the raw plastic, the plastic sheets and the mine factory machine, which we'll get soon. Come on, 1 more! Need 1 more! Oh, annoying. But anyway, the planter's going to go here and it will plant up here in a 3x3 radius. It'll plant these rubber saplings, which then the harvester will harvest them and give me plastic rubber, which I can smelt into plastic. Right, there we go. Cool. So now I can make the machine. There we go. So we get 3 of them, so I won't have to make any more of those. So let's just get that out of there, and we'll get the gold in there. That out of there, and we'll get copper going. Got some here. Copper in there. Cool. Our gold is going now. So now, just need more plastic sheets. Cool. And the flower pots, the piston, and the machine block. And we get the planter. So the planter is a mine factory reloaded machine. An interesting thing about the planter is that it can take any kind of energy. Any mine factory reloaded thing can take any kind of energy. We're going to be giving it EU, which is IC2 power. And the way we're going to do that is go up here. We've got to wait for the copper. Got the gold for the golden. Got the copper. Just get some sticks. So we can make that pickaxe for the harvester eventually. Cool. Right, what can I put in here? Put more iron on, because we're eventually Gonna need a lot of iron. Excuse me. God, I've been burping a lot. Right. So we need a normal furnace. Ta-da! And now we're going to make the RA battery, which we can't make because we need 3 copper makes uninsulated copper cable. Take a piece of copper cable and a piece of rubber bar, and we get a copper cable, insulated copper cable, not uninsulated. Put the tin down, redstone, we get the RE battery with the machine block, with the furnace, gives us the generator! So we're not going to use the generator as it is. We're also going to get a bat box. If you know what a bat box is, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I will tell you in just a moment what a bat box is. Now, a bat box stores EU. So, if we look it up, bat box, there we go. Cool, so it takes 3 RE batteries and a copper cable surrounded by wood, and it can store, I believe, 30,000 EU. And it releases 32 EU per tick. Cool. So we've got our planter. Our harvester is going to be right there behind that one. Power is going to come down from here. So for a generator here, we'll have our bat box on top of that. Here. Cable will go to there and there. Cool. I'll just put these in here just so that I know that they're in there. Around here. Cool. So I'm going to need 12 tin. 6 of that. And I'm going to need more rubber. Yay! Not really a yay. But that's alright. I'm only going to need 4. Cool. That's fine. Easy to do. If I had power going to it, there would be rubber saplings all along here. Right. Fortunately, I don't have enough rubber to make the plastic. So I'm just going to quickly go and get some rubber. I know there's a rubber tree up here. The good thing about these Mine Factory Reloaded... Far out! God, I'm a bad jump today. Mine Factory Reloaded trees is that they are very, very common. And almost every piece of wood gives you a piece of rubber. The only problem is that I prefer the IC2 trees. Sounds stupid, but I like the sticky resin, how you can refine it into extract it, sorry, and get oh god, I'm lost today. More rubber out of it than you normally would. So let's get that. So we need that, that, and that. And the copper cable goes there, and the RE batteries go there. Cool. So we've got our generator, our bat box. Let's put our generator down here, our bat box down here. So this dot on the bat box tells you which side power comes out of. Every other side is an input side for power. So a generator burns coal to make power. So we'll go in here and get half a stack of coal should be okay for now. Take that out, that out. Ah, it's raining. I do hate the rain. Do I have any more? Oh yeah, I've got more copper. Just make some more copper. Okay, well, we'll use the uninsulated for now, just because I can't be bothered using the insulated. And now we're just going to need to make the plastic sheets. Plastic. All 4. To make these plastic sheets into the... So, we need the golden axe, and we need 2 shears. The reason it needs 2 shears is because it can shear the leaves off. Like, it won't actually cut the leaves, it'll shear them, and you can be left with the leaves. For certain plants, it's a good thing. For certain ones, it's kind of just annoying and takes up a lot of space. Right, so let's get these rubber bars done. La 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 la. Right, I need to resmelt them. In the meantime, I need to make a chest, which will store all the outputs of the harvester. So if the harvester is going to be there, the chest will need to be there. Cool. So everything will go into the chest from the harvester. The only other thing I will need is I won't get it yet, but I'm going to need one of these. Glass, redstone, and ink. And then I'm going to need a desert. And if I remember correctly, there's a desert over there. I'm just going to take a trip to the desert. And talk about future plans. So, this will get me all the rubber that I need for my IC2 stuff. Oh god, that rain is loud, isn't it? There we go. That's better. Right, so this will get me all the rubber I need for my IC2 stuff. The problem is I prefer the IC2 rubber, so it's really going to hurt me. But I'll just have to get over myself because it's kind of bitchy that I want that. Anyway. Yay! Desert! We need cactus. Cool, there we go. Now I'm creating the void pipe because we need to void all of the sludge that is generated by the harvester. Now I could get a sludge plant, a sludge boiler I think it's called, which will harvest the sludge and turn it into random blocks. So I can get mycelium and grow mushrooms if I want to. Just turns it into a collection of random blocks, which aren't very useful for me, except mycelium, because I like mycelium. Growing those big mushrooms is so cool. But let's just go inside. Right, so we're gonna cook up the cactus. Oh, all the iron's done. Cool, we can make our harvester. Ta-da! Harvester. Now, let me make sure that I'm doing this right. No, done it wrong. Bugger. Alright, just go back here and put a piece of cobblestone down and go like that. That way. Yay! So that's the side. The side that it's facing is the side that it will chop down to. Cool, so now I just need to... Has that got power? Yes, it does. Has that got coal? Yes, it does. Yippee! Right, so I'm just going to put power through... No, this is probably going to hurt me. Not at the moment, it isn't. Cool, so that's got the power it needs. That's getting the power that needs. Now I just need to get some glass as well. Cool. Now I just need a piece of sand. Yay, I've got sand. Put the sand in there. To make a piece of glass. Just put the cobble in afterwards just to get some nice refined smooth stone. Right, so I need an ink sac and a piece of redstone. Ink sac and a piece of redstone. This will make me void pipes. And I just need one of them to make waterproof with this pipe waterproofing. And we get void transport pipe. Cool, so this I'm going to put on the side of this one here. And that will get rid of all... So this thing here shows you how much sludge buildup there is. I'm going to get rid of all of it. Cool. So it's at the moment it's not doing anything because they're not growing. But if I go inside to my mob drop chest and get these bones, should be able to grow some of these trees. Grow the middle one. There we go. So, give it a moment. Hear that? It is chopping down those leaves. And it's using a lot of energy to do so. Oh, it's chopping down the trees all around. Oh, there's a rubber tree over there. It's alright that it's doing that, I don't mind. I can't believe it does all that. That is cool. That is pretty cool. Let's see how much power this is using. Oh, it's using a lot of power. Get some more coal. Eventually I will have another form of power down there that will give it power, but for now. Cool, so it's harvesting all of the leaves. So it seems to be harvesting, it has no height limit, it just has an outward range limit of 3 by 3. So it's 3 by 3 all around it. So it should be harvesting the wood as well. So see, we're getting a lot of oak saplings, apples. Oh, wow. That's cool. I need to get rid of that tree anyway. So now it's harvesting all the wood. Should harvest that one, yep, and harvest that one. Cool. Now the reason I was getting harmed there was because either there was sludge or there was power going through it. Right, so now we've got raw rubber, rubber wood. I'm just going to get all of that out and take those rubber trees out and put them into the... cool. Because we don't want any oak trees growing at the moment, because we don't need any. We've got the rubber wood, which is good enough for me at the moment. Right. Put all this away in the places that they go. You go in there, you go in there. Cool. Right, sorted. So, today we've achieved actually quite a lot. We're starting to generate power. I'm just going to go back inside. Go down below, I think. Starting to generate power. We are going to have rubber coming in quite extensively. And we're also going to have quite a lot of wood. It's going to be using a lot of coal, so we're going to need to find more coal. Ooh. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to move on to something else soon. I could make a nuclear power plant to power that. Don't really see the point of it, actually. Yeah, but anyway, thanks for watching this episode. Next time we'll move into some more IC2 stuff. I'm thinking, if I just have a quick look, we'll look into another sort of power source. I'm thinking probably somewhere along the lines of maybe a watermill, maybe even a solar power plant. I think maybe a couple of watermills will be a good idea, because you get 2 from every 1 generator. We'll get some watermills out there in the water, and that will produce the power that we need for all that. Might look into nuclear power plants. I mean, they're not hard to make. The problem is I need to go to the nether to get glowstone. Otherwise, we'll be looking at, we'll need to find some more diamonds. So we'll be looking at a way to find more diamonds a lot faster. And, yeah. And hopefully by the time we find enough diamonds, we'll be able to create a quarry. And when we create the quarry, we're going to have to figure out how to power the quarry. It requires buildcraft energy, which is going to be annoying. Should be able to create a steam engine, though, to power it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.